Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the #1 donkey-themed, healing-centric World of Warcraft stream in all of 80s thrash metal. Thank you for joining me tonight. We've done a little UI rework that I want to talk about a little bit more in depth later. I got a poll question up because I'm curious what you guys think about competitive WoW events. I watched a interesting video on them today that I want to also talk about a little bit down the road once our room is filled up here. For now, it's time for a Galakrond's Fall. How do you get away? Like, it's so interesting what the, like, WoW name filter picks up and what it doesn't. Like, the fact that somebody can be named Long Dildo and no one bats an eye. But, like, you could name your character something, like, totally tame and just, like, something in the name algorithm will be like, oh, no, dude, that's not gonna work for us. I had a friend who had a character named Smilodon. I don't know if that's a reference to something. As far as I know, it's not. He got his name banned for some reason. Like, that sounds like some kind of goofy dinosaur. Right? Smilodon. I mean, meanwhile, you got Long Dildo running around free. You know, this guy's just out there having the time of his life under the alias Long Dildo. I don't know what's up, what's down. There, he's right here. We're gonna have to get a look at this guy. Like, what kind of mog do you throw out there to? I mean, pretty, like, you know, all over the place. Weird cloth mog, I guess. I don't know. It boggles the mind. The noise, what's going on, bro? How are you, man? Thanks for checking in, dude. We're doing good. We're doing good. Doing some keys. Having some fun. Well, not yet, but who knows? It could happen. Dude, I really like Shaman. Like, I feel like the Shaman class is just really vibing with me right now. Yeah, feel like the Shaman class is really vibing with me right now. Got every mount from the Dream Wardens today. Oh, nice, dude. That's reputation. I did a big time UI rework. You can't really tell by just looking at it. And there's actually still more I want to do. But I think you'll see more. Actually, I'm not sure if you will in this dungeon because I'll go over what I've been doing. 4, 3, here we go. 2, 1. I went 0 to 100 real fast. Okay, I'm just gonna assume we're lusting first pull. I get to pick. Well, actually, I don't. There's 2 other lusters in the group. But what else are you gonna do? Right? It's fortified week. Yeah. But yeah, Shaman is rad. Like, I don't care what tier it is, what tier it's in. Like, Shaman is fun times. Oh, we're less than this, without a doubt. Ouch, 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 ouch.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
We will keep the reinforcements at bay while you take care of their commander.
Oh, we're going ham tonight, guys. This tank is not screwing around. All the things. He wants to get every inch out of this lust, and I'm gonna try to heal. No, long dildo, no, long dildo. What happened to him? We gotta turn our
Afflicted. Afflicted.
whatchamahoos it on. Where's the other one? They both gone? Nope, it's right there. We got it just in the nick of time. You can tell because the afflicteds like cheer. They're like, woohoo! You did it! You saved me! Okay, I can tell that I haven't reworked my UI for this dungeon yet, which is great. That means we'll do it after. We could do it live.
Afflicted.
Shamans are so fun, man. Currently leveling 1 in SOD. Oh. Well, that's definitely a very different version of Shaman, but yeah, I do agree they're fun. What I like about them is just, I love the amount of control I have over pulls. I've played so much Priest.
Afflicted.
This kind of pulling, whoa. Okay, yeah. This kind of pulling worries me on a 18, and I'll tell you why. Although I think the game might have just told you itself. It's not too bad. What's really bad is the fact that we got 2 dead guys and no V-res.
Afflicted.
So this is gonna take a while. Yeah, see, like, when you pull like this, you kind of distract people from the basics, I feel like. Like, don't get me wrong, this is not a wild pull. Like, this is pretty standard to pull the trash with this boss. But when you do it on an 18, man, nobody got to the place they needed to get to. Yeah, I need to heal that. We got it. We probably can... Shaman versus Priest and M+ is night and day with your 8. Yeah, oh yeah, it's totally different.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Put our toady down. Oh, that's not mine. I don't know how we did not... I believe what we died to is not standing in that, right? Well, when I say we, I mean them. Because we did that. We lost both Long Dildo and Daryl Lander. I'm gonna have to maximize the space because this pull's gonna take forever.
Afflicted.
Oh, I wish I would have dispelled the tank. Oh well. What is this even? How are you, Adam? Thanks for checking out the stream as always, my dude. I need to dispel this for you. I don't know how we managed to not soak, but I suspect it's just that there's too much going on for people, and I think I ran in, but it was sort of, it was one of those half-hearted attempts where you're like, yeah, I'll get this mechanic, but you're really just kind of hoping somebody else is going to get it. I believe that is what happened there. But nonetheless, we should be, we managed to basically 3-man the boss, so.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Good job, team. Good job, everyone. Good job, chat. Well done. This tank is definitely YOLO. He ain't waiting for anybody, so.
Take us some time. Champions, we must destroy any zombies.
I guess his by his logic, we We 3-manned the boss, so why not just 3-man the whole place? Right?
They have often tried to
He may be onto something, I don't know.
invade the bronze temple to do so.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
We got little punks trying to kick our butt. God, if I had one... Oh no, what was that? Okay, we gotta get our death alerts back on this guy.
Ensure the riser might
People dying to the Lord knows what.
be resigned.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Oh no, that sucks. We're just gonna do this because we can't dispel that guy. Okay, really? No one? No one?
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Dude, what, this DPS are just dropping like fly. It's Dildo and the it's the same two guys, like Dildo and Durlander. What's going on, Materium? Oh, I love it, dude. It's a lot of fun. Really enjoying it. Except for the healing long Dildo here. This guy's killing me. Like, gotta love Afflicted when there's actual dispel mechanics to do that are also like borderline deadly. Why I quit Freeze
Afflicted.
that? Oh, but
Afflicted.
you know, I'll work on it. I just the same thumbnail too, just a big I quit. That's what the people want to see, man. People don't tune in to WoW for positivity. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Afflicted.
Okay. Okay,
Afflicted.
friends, I can't... Oh, look at that dirty Afflicted right before that Dispel mechanic, and they're both going to go off. Thank you for being an 18. Otherwise, we're probably dead there. Well, we're taking... Somebody's dead. Maybe not everybody, but... I'm not sure which one I hate more. I think is... Being that I'm playing Resto Shaman right now, Afflicted feels a little better.
Afflicted.
Because I can just totem it. I hate the fact that on a lot of my characters I have to cast like a long cast time spell to deal with Incorp. What's going on, High Priest John? Oh, we're going to talk about some UI improvements. We're going to talk about some competitive WoW stuff. It's going to be a real dandy of a stream. Uh-oh, that looks like a frontal aim at
Afflicted.
me. Oh no!
Afflicted.
I can't seem to be not... My health doesn't want to help right now. Here for WoW drama, WoW positivity is Blizzard putting a new pet up for a donation.
Cannot be allowed to disrupt the time ways.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
I'm just gonna see, is anybody gonna dispel that? They did. Oh, I have a feeling I'm not gonna be allowed to. I almost want to lust this.
Afflicted.
I really wish I hadn't done that. this fight. Anybody who thinks that this fight is like super easy doesn't heal it. Because I definitely hear people like VPS be like,
Afflicted.
this fight is like the easiest
Afflicted.
fight in here. It's like, it is definitely not if you have to heal it. Or if you have to dispel random garbage instead of the important mechanic. Like that. Oh, that sucks. Because I had to dispel that afflicted, I couldn't dispel the debuff, and they both went off at the same time. Damn you, afflicted! Whoa. Oh god, now we're gonna just die. Oh, good thing we can do this. Yeah, we're gonna just chill for a minute here. Wasn't pretty, but it should be okay. So because of that damn afflicted and my poison totem wasn't up, really shouldn't get lazy and use poison totem when there's only
Afflicted. Afflicted.
one afflicted. Okay, chat. Got all the portals on a vengeance DH now. Yeah, dude, you're like portal mania, John. I become a key leaver, not gonna lie. If the group doesn't help out with Incorp or Afflicted, I just leave. There's no reason to torture myself. I mean, yeah, I think there's a fair point where leaving a key is allowed. I feel like. I mean, you don't want to be like a Ragnaros hunter. But at the same time, like, you know, for a lot of us...
2, 1.
For a lot of us, you know, that have limited playtime, wasting like a whole hour in a dungeon, I don't know if we're gonna get this, we did. It's painful, man. You know, it is. And if you can't do Afflicted by now, in like a decent enough level key, like, yeah, I don't know, man. I got nothing for you. Nicely executed skip. But that was annoying. It was definitely on me, so like what I could have done differently there. I used poison cleansing totem on a
I shall be with you in a sense.
on a single afflicted. Then another afflicted came out and I dispelled it. And then I didn't have dispel for the like only mechanic I actually have to do. And somebody died because of that, so that's what happened. That's the long and short of it. That's what she said. It's unfortunate, it happens. Unfortunately, it happens. We have lots of... Shaman has like so many cooldowns for things too.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Okay, we're getting a little low here. Not do that. Primordial Wave, go! Okay, I wasn't planning on using that whatchamacallit there, but
Afflicted.
better than dying, so I guess it was the right move. Although now we're left a little bit short on the cool. Not really. We're fine. We should be fine. Well, we are pulling it all again now. Make you no mistake about that. Just gonna keep those riptides flowing. This is where I wish that Healing Tide had a little bit more, or not Healing Tide, what's it called? Healing Rain, for the love of God, and help me.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Didn't have a forever cast time. Still have some CD left on our Ancestral Guidance. kind of running a little dry here.
Afflicted.
That was rough. Like, oh, that's enough. Like, things that would have been nice to have. Zephyr, right? Like, he left a lot on the table there. I'd kind of like to watch that again and see what I could have done better there. Now I have AG up again, but I didn't for most of that.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
We need mana. This tank doesn't strike me as a guy who's going to look at that, so... Left a throne when a tank took the first 2 packs into the third. Up to, ooh. Highest key was a 14 at a time. That's a tough pill to swallow for sure. Oh, what did we lust? Did we lust Time Ways boss? We must have. Evoker grabbed it from me. Did not expect that. Okay, we're gonna totem
Afflicted.
this.
Afflicted.
The storm!
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're gonna want to hand that off, mage.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Okay, we got it. Okay, what are we dying from here?
7, 6, 5,
Oh, I need help! I need help!
2,
Take!
1.
Take! Where are you at? There you are.
Afflicted.
Okay, we're gonna not be lazy and actually manually dispel. Uh-oh.
Afflicted.
That's no bueno. Warrior got it. Give it back to him. Uh-oh.
Afflicted.
I'm stuck. We did it. As a healer, when there are 2 other DPS that can also dispel afflicted, I don't prioritize it when I actually need a dispel. Yeah. So if you look at my counter, our friend Long Dildo has gotten 0 dispels. It says I've gotten 13, but that doesn't count poison totems, so I probably have like double that. And then the evoker is helping, so that's good on him. But I like if I in a like a little bit higher key, I'd probably feel better about just being like, yeah, I'm just not going to dispel this one. Somebody else will get it. I don't feel good about that in a
Afflicted.
18. Do you run into some character when doing weekly 20s? You get baited into the groups when the key holder passes the lead to somebody confident. Oh yeah. No, weekly 20s can be can make you miss weekly 15s for sure.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
skipping. Oh, we have a shroud. Okay. Boss mechanics hurt more than DPS decrease.
So, the Titans.
Oh, you mean like from tyrannical to fortified?
He's siphoning Galakrond's essence into a
I don't know. But I will say, like, when you have super low DPS, like, dude, freaking
the dragon soul.
this long dildo, guys.
More ancient.
He's really holding us back.
To the ages.
Holding our group back from reaching their potential. I feel like by an 18 you should probably be... I don't know. What's the, like, DPS expectation in an 18? I feel like 100k is, like, kind of low. He's under the tank, so there's that. We get all our rippy tides out.
Show me the Titans.
Afflicted.
Okay, we gotta get Chromie up. You guys are like standing on her. Oh, why though? Oh, that was crap. What a garbage healing rain that was. That goes in the healing rain wall of shame, dude.
Afflicted.
Right next to
Afflicted.
long dildo the mage. Okay, where is the other afflicted? Assuming he got it. Where is this guy? Where is this evoker? Oh, he's like playing left field out there. Ooh, hello.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Just start putting those riptides out now. So that when our friend here decides to do his thing, we're covered. It's on me, oh my god!
I shall destroy you. Show me the Titans.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
You would put afflicted out right now, you trash game. I got you, girl. Is the mage spec'd into decurse? If he is, he needs to put it on his bars because he hasn't dispelled anything yet. So, like, I feel like on a fortified key, typically you don't see 3 phases of this, right? Doesn't that seem like generally the experience here?
Afflicted. Afflicted.
I think we're getting it. We did it. That did not feel like a +2, but it is. It was. It shall be. What do we got here? Of course, Long Dildo gets a gear. Of course he does. What do I get? Nothing. Let's see. What's this guy's gear? I imagine he needs it. Okay. GG, friends. Okay. All right. Hey, it wasn't pretty, but it's a time. So here's what I have been doing, what I was working on. I was watching a video that kind of inspired me to take another look at my UI. I didn't change much. I did hide my action bars, which, you know, these are way down here. I never really look at them. So it was like a 0% adjustment for me to hide these. Like, I know my buttons. The only thing I learned in doing that is that I click my water. Like, I guess I've always clicked my water. I've never really even paid any attention to that. But the most important thing, and I've been doing this dungeon by dungeon, like, as I go, is going back through bigwigs and just making sure that I don't have, like, these random little beat boops going off for stuff that is totally meaningless. So I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do this together. Get out your notebooks. Get out your pencils, class. Like Chronicar, what do we need? Like, do we need to be alerted of anything on this boss? Like, don't you guys think it's all visual enough that, like, you don't need beep boops for Chronicar, right? I feel that way. Manifested time waves, like, warm up. I don't care. Like this one. If this happens, we're dead. We don't need to track that. Unwind. So we do kind of want to know when that's coming. We want to know when this is coming. So I feel like these three... Like this one, these pockets travel slower. Okay. I think we're okay with those. Blight. Like, there's so much stuff on Blight. Like, what do we actually need to know here? Like, do we need a... Do we have a countdown for this? We do. That's nice on some of our other healers, so we'll keep that. There actually is some nice stuff to keep track of here. Like, corrosion... If somebody gets MC'd, like, we're gonna know. Blight reclamation we need. We don't need that. Like, swirlies, we don't need a audio or visual. Like, the swirly is the cue, right? So we're gonna undo that. This one we want to track. But then I even want to change some of the times, like, or not the times, the sounds. Like this one, it's just gonna be some like beep boop. Like what is this? That means nothing to me. So I've been changing all these. I always have time to talk about Unholy DK with you, dude.
AOE.
We're gonna change it to that. So this is like what gets rid of the debuff. So let's and it's a frontal. So I've been changing all of these to say...
Front.
Corrosion. It's a debuff. Instead of making it info, like, what is info? What does that sound like? That means nothing. That means nothing to me. I can't keep hearing these sounds. RKO out of nowhere, yeah. So we're just going to call it... Where is it?
Debuff.
Yeah. Okay. Next. Iridicron. Extinction Blast. That's important. We need to know that. We're gonna call it, instead of like that, we're gonna just have it
Debuff.
Debuff. Excuse me. Like, what else do we need on here? Iridicron blasts Chromie with a barrage of rocks for 2 seconds each rock. That's what amongst Chromie. Okay, we know this. We know this is coming. We don't need to hear beep boops about it. Earth Surge. Iridicron shields himself with a protective earthen barrier that absorbs damage. While the shield holds, he pulses tectonic energy. Yeah, this is very visually obvious by the giant mountains of spikes coming your way. So we're turning it off. Pulverizing exhalation. Iridicron slams his wings against the ground as he unleashes a monstrous breath. Like, this couldn't be more obvious, right? We don't need beep boops for it. Pulverizing creations. These are the ads. Again, we're aware of that. And then this is like the last thing. Okay, we also visually obvious, right? So the bosses aren't too bad, but let's do some trash. Like, if I don't need to react to it, I want to unclick it. I mean, I guess we can keep those, whatever. Chrono Melt, that's a kick. We're going to call it. Wait for it. We don't have kick, so instead, we will call it by the very appropriate.
Interrupt.
That's right. You know them by... See, like, the beep boops aren't doing it for me. Time rip. The caster rips through time. Teleporting to a player's location. Okay, like, that happens. That just happens. Like, you don't get a countdown for it or anything. It just happens. You move out of the way. I'm going to uncheck it. Chrono Burst. Marks target for 6 seconds upon removal. Okay, this is important. We are going to call it exactly what it is, which is a... What is it, class?
Debuff.
That's right. Surely. And then Infinite Bolt Volley. This is an important kick. We're going to call it...
Interrupt.
That's right. Okay. Temporal Detonation. Shatters time within 8 yards. Destroying the caster and the... Okay, they blow up when they die. Enervate is an important one. That's a kick.
Interrupt.
Got it. Okay. Untwist. Unleashes time energy in the direction that's a frontal. Instead of this, we're going to call it... You guessed it.
Front. Front.
I just saw a really great Leslie Nielsen like clip where he's like, your dog looks really upset, and the woman goes, that's because you're looking at his butt. And then he goes, oh, well, he's really not going to enjoy that treat I just gave him then. Like, dude, his humor is so funny. Okay, Dispellers only. Bloom's a Dispel. We will call it...
Dispel.
Thank you. Timeless Curse. Okay, this is Rise. Because this is technically one dungeon. Timeless Curse. I don't think we need a... like, you could dispel it, I guess. I don't feel like I need an alert for that. This is the big AoE. We can call it. Wait for it.
AoE.
Very good. Blight Spew. Creature spits blight at a... Okay, I don't need... Yeah, that's a swirly, so we're not concerned with that. Stone Bolt. Is that the... Yeah, Stone Bolt needs to be interrupted. We'll give that a... If we can.
Interrupt.
Yeah. Starting to question why they're not defaulted to frontal, interrupt, and dispel as much as I like my beeps and boops though. Like, for me, beeps and boops, the problem is that I used the out-of-the-box version of this for too long. So my brain has just been conditioned to ignore the beep boop. So I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to fix it.
AoE.
There's a lot of stuff in Dawn. Like, the other dungeons were not this difficult to do. Valo, Time Sworn Keeper. Valo spits space-time and punches all players, knocking them into the air. Who is Valo, Time Sworn Keeper? That knocks everybody into the air. Titanic Bulwark. That's the first, like, mini-boss guy, right? Does he knock people into the air? Well, I've never noticed it, so we're going to keep not noticing it. We've made it this far. Shrouding Sandstorm. Again, visually... well, you know what? We're going to change this one to charge.
Charge.
Because that'll at least tell us to move out of the way. Okay, and then this, like, once he does that, you know this is coming. We don't need to track it. Orb of Contemplation. Okay, this is a classic frontal.
Front.
Yes, very good. Displace Chrono Sequence. That's the AoE ability. I don't know if we, like, need... Like, you know she's gonna do that. She does it, like, over and over again. I think we're gonna uncheck that. Okay, Frontal Cone. We're just gonna label all frontals. All frontals get front as their sound.
Front.
Yes. Infinite Burn is a dispel. I see that on my bars. I don't feel like I also need an alert. Fishbolt Volley. Fishbolt Volley? What is Fishbolt Volley? Oh, I know what that is. That's like, there's like one guy in the whole dungeon that does this, right? Is that a kick? I forget which of these are the... My boss at a job I had a couple of years back had the default DBM warning horn in his phone ringer, and I would jump every time I heard his phone go off because my brain thinks something. Yeah, why would you do that? That's a horrible ringtone. But like the air horn? What? You'd probably also freak people out if you had like, run away, little girl, run away. I'm not sure about these. These are like, these occur literally like once per dungeon. Well, I guess we'll just leave those. Chronaxy, yeah. Horde Destroyer, Volatile Mortar. I'm gonna classify this as AoE. Even though it's not technically. Deployed Goblin Sappers. Visually obvious, right? Okay, this is the same thing. Horde Farsealer. Anything with healing in it, of course, gets interrupt. Fishbolt is from the Murlocs that spawn. Yeah. I'm just trying to remember which of those two abilities is like the bad one. Holy Light. Yeah, we did. This is another interrupt.
Interrupt.
Like Consecrate. I mean, you just move out of it. Rallying Shout. This is definitely another, like, we're going to be hearing a lot of interrupt on that, but they are important. Okay, this is a frontal. Our audio cues might be a little busy during this dungeon compared to others. There's just so much. I guess, well, it's 2 dungeons, right? And I think I've done almost all the other ones already. Dizzying Sands creates a whorl. Look at that. That word is W-H-O-R-L. A whorl of sand that inflicts damage and disorients enemies for 5 seconds. What is Infinite Time Bender? Why is this not ringing a bell? Is this stuff that we like don't pull? Oh, this is after Orchi, huh? Okay, I think we're good there for now. What key do we have? We have like a 22 rise. I don't know if this tune is quite there yet. Loud as hell, and he would always get texts throughout the shift. I never got used to it. It was back during BFA and raiding 3 nights a week. Yeah, that's a super annoying ringtone. Like, sorry. Do not put, I don't know. I guess like if you have like tons of RL friends who play WoW, maybe they'd get a kick out of that. I don't, so for me, it's kind of like that's a no-go. We ain't doing that. All right, yeah. So anyway, we just revamped our UI, and the whole point of it is to have as much things on your screen that are relevant and nothing on your screen that is not. So I even went into the Luxthos weakaura pack. I deleted a whole bunch of crap. I added stuff to be more the way I wanted it. Like, I always want to know the cooldown on these things and these things for Mythic Plus. I hid the action bars. We don't even look at them anyway. They're just taking up space. And then we went through every little wig, and anything that doesn't require a reaction from us, we turned off. Everything that does require an action from us, we added a sensical sound to it, so it's not beep boops anymore. It's not bing bongs. It's like interrupt, dispel, things like that. It's already helped. It's already seems to be an improvement. We just have nothing comes up on the screen that you don't need to react to, because if that's the case, you're gonna start like ignoring that stuff because you're like, oh, I don't need to react to that. That's just random information popping up on my screen, and we don't want that. I learned about eye dominance a couple weeks back, and I basically flipped my unit frames around. I moved the party frame to the right side of the screen to keep the left of my character open. And your left eye is your dominant eye. Interesting, because my left eye is my dominant eye too. Yeah, so we made some weak auras. We did the big wigs. So like, you know, I was thinking about it, and like, WoW isn't a game where you have to react to stuff. Like, you don't need like twitch reflexes for WoW. It's like, if you have 100% of your brain power, whatever that is, probably slightly different for different people, and how much you can like process in a moment, like, and you kind of have to process like your rotation. You have to process mechanics, and then I feel like whatever's left over is like your decision making, like your space for decision making, and you want to maximize that decision making space and minimize like your rotation and how much attention you need to pay to mechanics. Because I feel like people that have that extra space for their decision making, those are the people that are getting the afflicteds. Those are the people that are kicking things. Those are the people that are using their CCs. So we just want to have less garbage on our screen, as little as possible. I have a buddy I used to work with who had the Murloc sound on his phone. I didn't play WoW when I worked with him. First time I heard it in the game, my mind was blown. So you didn't even know it was from, and then like you were playing the game and you're like, oh, that's funny. I'm not gonna lie, guys, my phone has been on silent for like 15 years. I don't even know what my ringtone is. Or it's on vibrate. Alright, let's do another key. Let's see what... Oh, are we... Oh, we can probably get Keystone Hero tonight. What's our lowest fortified? We'll just kind of work our way up from there. Everbloom and Waycrest. Okay, Everbloom and Waycrest it is. I am that guy that has the clicking sound on my iPhone when I'm texting. Oh. Yeah, my phone's always on, like, vibrate. I don't know. We'll just join whatever key. Like, you know, even these clown keys usually make for fun times, so. I feel like 18s are pretty comfortable right now. I haven't had, like, an interesting ringtone. I don't know if I've ever had an interesting ringtone. I remember when you used to have to pay for them. I don't know if that's the case anymore. The clown horn. We could, you know, we could definitely bind a clown horn to the stream deck for sure. We'll have to put that on the to-do list. I'm looking for some new effects anyway. A couple of my effects broke. I think I moved their like directory or something, and now my stream, like my old 60% of the time, and it's a bold strategy cotton are both currently not working. What about this one? Oh, it was at that moment he knew. Is also not. News? Oh, actually a whole bunch of my... Okay, that's still working. Interesting. I'll have to work this out later. I tell people WoW is like balancing plates. Balancing the plates becomes peripheral, and once you learn how to read the flow of the content, you can balance more plates. Yeah, but I think some people think that the more, like, a good UI displays the most information. And I think that's, like, the wrong way to think about it. Like, a good UI displays the least information and only displays what's, like, vital to you and your role. So, like, if it's, like, if you're raiding and there's some, like, hey, all the melee has to go stack over here, and you're playing, like, a, you know, Resto Shaman, then, like, take that crap off your bars. That's totally irrelevant to you. You don't need to know about that. And I know there might be some people that are like, but Donkey, what if they go out of your range? Well, I don't know, man. Your bar will turn gray, right? Like, you don't need, like, an air horn effect for that. So, I have been doing this, and I may not have noticed it in that first dungeon because I hadn't done it for that dungeon yet. I have done it for Everbloom, though. And we're even going to double check some stuff. Oh, God, excuse me. We're still working our way through this cough, chat. Like, I wonder if I had, like, honestly, I wonder if I had COVID. Like, the weakest version of COVID ever. I turned everything off for Witherbark. Because, like, honestly, who cares? Ancient Protectors, we've got our 2 kicks. Are the only things we're worried about there. This boss doesn't actually exist in Mythic Plus. Archmage, we got AoE and we got this thing. Does Chain Heal ever get faster than 2.3 seconds? Feels so long coming from Mistweaver. Chain Heal is 2.3 seconds? Well, with Tidebringer at 2 stacks right now, mine's 1 second. Watch. Okay, now it's 1 second again. Like, yeah, I feel like honestly, I feel like very rarely is my Chain Heal the actual full cast. Let's try to get it there. There it is. Gross. It's disgusting. I mean, Shaman, like, I feel like unless you're just spamming it or you're not talented into your Chain Heal talents, I don't think it should usually take too long. Yeah, but Shaman is a very casty class, that's for sure. No way around that one. Last night we crafted a belt, and we got like 50 item levels from it. And when we get enough happy aspect crests, I don't know. Perhaps we just craft... Like, we are getting no luck with getting a chess piece, but it feels like chess piece will come. Alright, while we wait for this... Oh, it just formed. I guess I'll hold off on getting water and try and suffer through. I got a mage in my key group that's tracking personals and shit, and his UI is a mess. I have no idea how he plays. He's tracking so much. Like, I probably need to go look over at Omni CC next. There might be a couple things on there I don't care about. Yeah, like, I mean, as a mage, what are you doing with that information? Like, maybe you're trying not to, like, stack cooldowns with somebody on a particular situation, but I mean, it's, you also said it's your key group, so I imagine you guys are on comms. I don't know, man. That seems like, why would you care? Like, just enjoy the freedom of being a mage and not giving a crap about that. I mean, I guess you could make a case for, like, I want to see if my healer has a cooldown. Okay, like, what do you care about tank cooldowns? Whoa. I think I have that mount. I don't see people using it very often. That's pretty cool. Thing looks awesome. If they do the affix correctly, I don't need healing. Oh, look at this. Look at this guy. He doesn't need healing. Alright, dude. Alright, Mr. DK. I know you can heal yourself. Well, alright. We have a paladin whose IO is 700. And he is spec'd correctly to help us out. So that's good. He's tracking your CDs on your yeah, I don't know, man. That seems I'm guessing it's just out of the box
2, 1.
You know, Omni CC. Oh no! Put the key in. Okay, there we go. Red flag brick key incoming. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. There's some pretty low friends in here. Oh, this guy's going big. We're gonna bust. He's doing like oh god! No 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 no! Okay, you gotta actually like get some aggro on shit, my friend. This is I don't know, man. You know how I feel about this.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
I put down poison totem. How did that? Oh, I was told. Yeah, he died. What a fucking disaster. Like, yeah.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
That was like I don't know about that whole. I feel like it's a solid pull to take this group and that whole group, maybe even grab Spinny Orc down there. I put down Poison Totem though. I don't know why one of the Afflicteds went
Afflicted.
off.
Afflicted.
I think you're right about the choking binds. Let's see how fast we can. I couldn't agree more. Let's assign a sound. We'll have to do it later. Okay. Because now we're like behind and casting our spells. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with the idea of that triple pull on Fortified. That's definitely one, like, you should probably tell your group that you're going to do that. Because that's sort of uncommon in a pug. Or maybe, like, pace yourself and grab a little aggro or something, you know?
Afflicted. Afflicted.
We put down our Poison Totem. Nothing should be... It's also raging, so like, you know, you have the potential of just getting, and it's raging, and we have a single, make it raging, and we have a single soothe, so it can be a little scurry. Oh, I don't think we did our beep boops for this place. I thought we did. Maybe we just did the bosses.
Afflicted.
Where is it? There it is. You guys think we're gonna get any help with Afflicted at all? Red Pally so far is at a big fat 0. Clown horn, yeah. Well, we have this button here on the stream. That's what we press when people mess up.
Afflicted.
Pull less, wipe, disband, repeat. Yeah. Was it the same pull that we just did?
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Oh. Nope, we're gonna get no help. Oh, I put the totem. The totem is not toting. Maybe that was too far away. Super annoying. Best part is that we'll probably get blamed for it. Even though we're getting every single one. How dare we let one through? Didn't have Death Strike bound? Yeah, that's I heard that button's pretty good. This guy didn't have like Blood Boil bound, so I had one hot out and it freaking wrecked me. Down a stone skin.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Poison Totem, do your thing. There we go. Playing Blood DK on Afflicted week does kind of suck, because you just kind of watch those things and just pray that somebody's going to actually get it.
Afflicted.
We're gonna have to...
Afflicted.
I imagine we're going to have to heal this one up, because clearly... Oh, wait! Did he get one? Or did our heal just heal for that much? Healing Surge does slap. That pull feels unnecessary on an 18 fortified, not gonna lie.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Okay, let's totem. Fight's a little boring to heal. Not a ton going on here. I could tell, but I mean, how obvious is it that you're gonna get something like that when the first thing said in party chat is, if you guys do the affixes, I don't need healing. Like, talk about a freaking eye roll. Like, okay, dude. Thankfully, our Lord and Savior,
Afflicted.
Jesus Christ, is
Afflicted.
here tanking for us. Proceeds to die first pull. But also, I mean, the Afflicted did get missed. But that was weird, because I put the totem down. I don't know if it got, like, line of sighted somehow or outranged. I'm not really sure what happened there. I know what else didn't happen. Our hunter friend did not feel like helping. Okay, well, alright, we definitely gotta watch our aggro here.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Totem. There's a, you know, you guys know I'm no troll, but there's a part of me that like wants to troll this guy if he dies and be like, hey, thought you, I just took all my heals off my bars because you said you didn't need one, so what happened? What happened, brother? Okay, this is gonna be,
Afflicted. Afflicted.
go. I'm doing the affix and you still died, dude. Are you sure? Are you sure you don't need heals? Bro. You sure about that? We'll give him the you sure about that. Oh, we wasted our kick. Darn it.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Man, I really like Shaman. I really like it. I like all this fun stuff I can do to help, other than just pray. Maybe that's why they decided to call priests
Afflicted.
priests, because all they can do is pray. When it comes to so many of these situations.
AoE.
Can we spare Riptide? Holy cow. We cast like 478
Afflicted.
Riptide a dungeon. Ooh, he's going big, folks. Look out. Watch these things coming. Kick my butt.
AoE.
We're gonna use AG. AG plus Stormkeeper equals win.
Afflicted.
My formula.
Afflicted.
Counter totem. There's some nice DPS there. I think that
AoE.
stuff died in a pretty timely manner. Love it. Love to see it. I'm trying.
Afflicted.
Getting as many of these ghosty boys as I can. My little fingers will allow. Yeah, we need to fix our beat boops in here.
Afflicted.
Totem.
Afflicted.
Totem's out.
AoE.
Here we go again. Stop doing them about this time and start blaming the paladin. Yeah, but that doesn't get you any IO points, right? But I mean, I feel you. I totally understand. Sometimes I feel like I should do the same. refresh all our shields and stuff.
Afflicted.
Interrupt.
Afflicted.
Interrupt.
Afflicted.
Where is it? It's right next to me. It's neat. I love that. Shaman definitely has like the throughput. Somebody must have kicked that.
Interrupt.
Oh no, I don't have my kick.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Thanks, game. I get it.
Interrupt.
There we got that one. Are we doing, like, this isn't a council boss where everything needs to die at the same time. We're aware of this, right?
Afflicted. Afflicted.
We gotta heal this one up fast.
Interrupt.
I'm saying something to this pally, though. Yeah, we definitely did it council style. Which is like the hardest way that you could do it
Afflicted.
on your heal. Trying to run ahead and drink a little bit. Yes, we are the only person who has interacted with the affix of this dungeon. And this 10 is way out of line because we've gotten probably 15, 20 more with our poison totem, plus the ones we healed aren't on there. Whoa, where did we go? Oh, geez, okay. Afflicted is not a healer mechanic. If I have to cast a CC on Incorp, then I have others that can insta-cast it. Oh,
Afflicted.
that was almost bad. We need to not be so close. Yeah, we gotta do our beat boops over again for this dungeon. This is, like, not good. We'll kick the pyroblast, I guess. Ouch.
Afflicted.
AoE.
Afflicted.
Oh, what? I'm surprised. I'm a little surprised. This would be like a good B-res time. In my opinion.
AoE.
I'm surprised that we died to that. But we didn't use a defensive. Maybe I shouldn't be so surprised. Okay. I'm not gonna get up yet. Again, I think a B-res would have been capital idea. But anyway.
Bingo!
We didn't use a defensive, that's on us. We like lazily healed that. I could have sworn that I put like AoE on that. I think I did. No, I think there was a beat boop. Oh, this guy's dead too. Now we're just noobs. Yeah, I'm still gonna take a res. Cause I already waited this long. I'd be trolling if I released right now. I also don't want to have to run through all this garbage, so I'm just gonna let it happen. Well, they're gonna summon. I guess that works too. Summon me. It's never a good sign when you're getting summoned in a dungeon. It's just not. not ideal. Okay.
Three, two, one.
Afflicted.
Oh,
Afflicted.
you suck, game. I can't get that. I can try and drop the totem. Okay, I think... Did we actually get help with that?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're gonna try and get by with... Yeah, excellent. Excellent, excellent.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. I think the paladin might be healing them up.
Get away!
If you're expecting a dispel,
7, 6,
I don't know why is this
5,
guy pinging like
4,
that. Oh, he's gonna probably NG it.
2, 1.
Afflicted.
That's just gonna get
Afflicted.
full of garbage, but okay. Oh, it worked pretty well. Ow, it burns!
8,
Thank God for
7,
poison, like,
6,
the just drop it and forget
4,
it poison totem.
2, 1.
Okay, we're gonna just stay in there, guys.
Afflicted.
Only way to stop him.
Oh, okay. God damn. Ascendant's got it? That's right. That's what it was. I was happy. Was happy that it happened. Are we really gonna skip all this? Is that something we can do? Wow. Look at this plus 18 frickin' sorcery we're doing here. Oh, I love it. Yeah, we should be able to two-chest this.
We must stop this beast before it can escape.
The healing meters look like. Oh yeah, we could tell. We could. I'll check it out in a minute. We could tell if the ret is helping through the healing meters. Fair point.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Alright.
The fight to overtaking everything.
Oh, look, AG's up. Let's use it. You know what would have been smarter? Actually casting the spells on the thing we're trying to kill with it. Oh, we don't do that much damage. It wouldn't help
Afflicted.
that much. Let's get this guy way over here. Look at this little... Oh, never mind. Oh no! Afflicted. Got him. I wonder if, like, my force set is passively healing those things, or what is happening there. Well, you know the healing meters looks like the DK kicking everyone's ass, right? That's like a given.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
One nice thing is that the bosses are dying quite fast.
That doesn't look good.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Healing Surge just wrecks that. I remember when I be in a group on my druid trying to send it. Be on a group in my druid trying to do afflicted solo and like trying to just heal one up. It's like I need to ramp on this, guys. Hold on. Hey, +2. Again, didn't really feel like a +2, but we'll take it. Male legs. Aw, that means no gear for me. Boo-hoo. Alright, okay. Oh, we're gonna hold on a second here. Healing done. This guy did not heal. I just said, Pally, my man, you gotta help with afflicteds. You're talented into the spell. Find that bit, my dude. And healers will love you. Heart. GG's. That's how you politely flame someone. I had to do every single afflicted in that dungeon. For sure, thanks for the tips. Yeah, dude, see, that's how we can be like, you're driving me a little bit crazy, but... yeah. He said, for sure, thank you for the tips. What a cordial interaction we just had. I'm too nice. I know. You gotta be like an ambassador to the game, though. You know, like... wasn't that guy's IO score, or was it the hunter? No, that paladin was like 700 IO. He might have literally not known. I think he said, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, my bad. So, I mean, no, I'm not doing any more with them, though. He might have legitimately not known. So, like, what are you gonna do, right? I mean, I wasn't like... All I said was, Pally, my man, you gotta help with afflicteds. You're talented into dispel. Bind that shit, my dude. And healers will love you. And then I put a little heart. Alright, let's see. We do have decent Waycrest. How many points did we get for that? 22? Alright, we're gonna have to aim a little bit higher. I don't think anybody's gonna invite me to a 20. You know what? We can feast on 19s though, because nobody wants to do a 19 ever. But I feel like it's gonna be a uphill battle trying to get invited to a 20 at 466. Like, people are just gonna gatekeep that. Maybe we get like 470 and 2500. I'll have a better chance. When I was a disc priest in season 2, I was super toxic about afflicted. If I had to heal, it wasn't happening. Well, yeah, disc priest is also not very good at managing afflict. Well, if you took power word life in season 2, it wasn't as bad, but no one should be healing afflicteds. Like, that's like, healing an afflicted is like the last, you know, the submarine is sinking, all the alarms are going off around you. Like, that's last resort. No one should really be healing afflicteds. IMO. IMHO. Right? Like, it shouldn't happen that way. Dawn. Rise. Throne. Throw the throne on there. Oh, we wanted to do our beep boops. Let's do our beep boops real quick. Because that was not great. I didn't really like what I had going there. Let's look at trash. We said... So we untracked that. We don't really care about that. Choking vines, we need a... We'll make that an interrupt. That's the one we gotta get.
Interrupt.
The controller on the sub disconnected? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Oh, the controller on the sub. I know what you mean now. You're talking about those billionaires.
Interrupt.
Healing Waters. I think we have this set. Yeah, we did that one. Like, we don't really pull Gnarl Root hardly ever, so I don't really care about that. I think we have something for this. Yeah, we have AoE for that. This one's probably something, I put like move for this one.
Move.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the main thing, right? Pretty much covers it. I was doing SP 8 to 12 and I was dispelling and healing or just get railed. Oh. Shadow Priest, you mean, Zach? 8s to 12s? Oh. That's like, that means like the healer isn't even doing it. Everybody's just like, hey, what's this ghost? I don't know. Just keep pretending that it's a target dummy, right? Tronidatides. Just did Everbloom. Let's uncheck Everbloom. I know we need a Waycrest. Boy, a lot of these people with their Waycrests have very low IO scores, but hey, like I said, low IO score groups make for interesting keys, so I don't want to do that one. That one has a lot of red flags to me. I'll do a 19 Throne, though. I'll do an 18 Atal Dazar. We need some WoW news. Yeah. Season... You're in a terrible Waycrest manner right now, Jernbeck. What's going on? Mistweaver main this season? Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to play for Season 4. I'm almost, like, leaning Shaman. They'll get their best tier set back. I mean, so will everyone. But... I'm really enjoying it. I somewhat regret maining Disc Priest Season 3. I don't think Disc Priest is really my bag. Like, I did okay with it. And that was the first time I've ever mained Disc Priest before. I've always had Disc Priest alts. And now that I've done it, I don't know if I would do it again. Go grab a water. Oh, it's. You know what? It's. Thank you for your consideration, but I think it's passed. I think we'll be okay. Does this group? Oh, we do have a B-res. Oh, well, hello. No, like. Don't do a countdown or anything. Okay, so the tank is the only other person who's capable of helping with Afflicted. Tanks typically are aware of mechanics more so than DPS, so it could happen. It's possible that someone will help this time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Just run. This guy is like deceptively got a very large mouth. He can eat you from quite far away. You don't need to run that far, but I did, because I am scared. I'm scared of the big dino.
4, 3, 2, 1.
This is a rippo. No meta. Oh, dude. Yeah. What are we gonna do without a meta class in our
Afflicted.
group?
Afflicted.
Drop a poison cleansing. What is this guy doing over here? Just, what are you doing, Warlock? Like, you're like 10 miles from. Let's root that. Anything. Holding raptors. Like, how does that even make sense? Does not make sense. Johnny Cochran would have a problem with that. This Warlock's play.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Oh, don't worry, I'll get it. It's gonna be like super passive aggressive about doing this. I'm like the pug savior tonight. Like, these keys would all brick so hard if I wasn't in here putting in the afflicted work. Putting in the hours. The tank got one? He got two. Alright. Gotta remember, my numbers are skewed
Afflicted.
because I got poison.
Afflicted.
Poison totem doesn't count to that, and neither does any healing you do. So I'm not gonna get first, even though I'm gonna be first. See, like, a lot of people would have
Afflicted.
an issue with this. Oh, the tank's actually Johnny on the spot. I love it. Like this route. Because it's not the best route, but you know what? It's probably the best pug route. You just W key through the 18 and you collect your loot at the end. Explain Johnny Cochran to the younger viewers. I was thinking of that South Park. There's an episode of South Park where Johnny
Afflicted.
Cochran
Afflicted.
uses the I forget who he's defending. He's a lawyer, and he uses the what he calls the Chewbacca defense, which basically just makes no sense. And that's his whole argument, is like, if Chewbacca is a Wookiee, you must acquit, because it's like, and he just keeps going. It does not make sense, and it's. I guess she had to be there.
Interrupt.
It was pretty funny. Uh-oh, can't interrupt. I already interrupted it.
Afflicted.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chewbacca. I love that this tank is doing it, man. Good job.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Interrupt.
This group is actually, dang, you know what feels weird, though, is that, like, yeah, South Park, like, that era of South Park is a long time ago. It would definitely make sense that somebody watching the stream had not seen that.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
I'm definitely at an age where my back hurts sometimes. I hurt my back folding laundry a while back, and I was like, oh boy, this is it, isn't it?
Interrupt.
Ten years ago, I would say almost certainly more than that. Nothing I can do about that one. By the time my capacitor goes out, it's going to be over.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
All right, me and the tank totally got this. Trump was elected in 2016. I thought it was 17, but yeah. It's true. I remember. I definitely remember that day. Being...
Interrupt.
Not that I like to get political on stream, but being confused of what was going on. Wait, we just elected the "you're fired" guy as the president? But maybe I need to pay more attention to politics.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
The fact that 2014 is 10 years ago is a little scary to me. I don't know about you guys. Shaman definitely eats a little bit of mana. Ain't no disc priest just out there slinging it all dungeon long without no stops. Okay, we're just gonna focus on kicking.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Oh, it's gonna go out. Oh, dude, that was close. I've been so used to the tank doing it. When he finally didn't do it, I was like shocked. This is why you can't rely on anyone. We progressed in the tech world, but not the real world. Yeah, I think that might be a pretty accurate statement. Like, I can't believe that, like, alright, the thing that like is crazy to me about like the upcoming election is that we wouldn't hire either of these dudes. Like, we wouldn't trust either of these men to work like a Jack-in-the-Box drive-through, because we would be like, no, they're too old. They'll never be able to handle the stress of, you know, how many tacos people want. But we're like, leader of, you know, the most powerful country in the world. Yeah, they'll be okay. They could probably do that. But I don't want them messing up my Big Mac order. I don't know, man. It's insane, I think. Well, I got a couple years on you, Zach, but not much.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
You vote? Yeah, okay. Whoever does the most afflicteds, you got my vote.
In pieces again. No matter.
Almost be like, whichever one of you two could correctly pronounce the word afflicted.
There will be no coming back.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Afflicted.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
That guy melted. He melted from like 20% to nothing.
Interrupt.
Now my politics are like, when are we getting the guillotines out? When are we gonna start eating the billionaires? Until then, I'm not really that interested in much that's going on right now. Oh, I kind of want to lust this. I'm gonna do it.
AoE.
Afflicted.
Charge.
Oh, where's the afflicted? 2 people got hit by the charge.
AoE.
Inconceivable. They set a record for the last time they ran against each other. Yeah, that's nuts. It's nuts. It's absolutely great. It's insanity.
AoE.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Charge.
I did not have sexual relations with that healer, dude.
Interrupt.
I remember that
Interrupt.
quite vividly, actually. When they were like, well, that depends on what it is. What your definition of it is. That was
Interrupt.
crazy. Okay, no more politics. Somebody bring up something else. We're gonna
Afflicted.
alienate viewers.
Afflicted.
My whole alt-right audience is like seething right now.
Interrupt.
This is a great capacitor totem. Resto Druid sucks? Yeah! Those guys suck. I know Monk's good and I still don't like it. A douche and a turd sandwich, right? Yeah. I don't know if that's ever been more true than now. If Chewbacca is a Wookiee, you must have quit. So we lust there. Will we have lust for the last boss?
Afflicted.
And if so, does this mean that we're
Afflicted.
just going really slowly?
Interrupt.
Oh, you know what I hate? Don't you hate when you use your kick, like a mob is chain casting, right? And you go to kick it, and you literally time the kick perfectly between two casts, so that it does nothing. I just did that.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
That really grinds my gears. You ain't got that dog, and that's it. Yeah.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Healing Rain is one of the worst feeling spells to press in the whole game. Prove me wrong. You were a monk before it was cool to be a monk? You think that with all the weebs that play WoW, monk would be super popular? Yeah, monk is like by far the least popular spec, isn't it? Or the least popular class.
My claws will find your heart.
8,
Like it's not close.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Afflicted.
1.
Afflicted.
Do not belong here.
Our totem out. Dude, the shaman throughput is just like very simple to execute too. This makes sense, you know? It's got that make the health bars go up
8, 7,
there will
6,
be,
Afflicted.
will be good rain
Afflicted.
players
3,
and
2, 1.
I can't dispel that yet. I gotta do this. Okay. And then I'm gonna do that because I got put me behind on what I was trying to do with my heals. And like, I mean, Spirit Link is, as long as people stand in it, like, Spirit Link just is stand in the circle if you don't want to die.
My thanks for killing the priestess. You have
It's just the
only
monk
succeeded
class.
in strengthening my hold on the temple.
I think Monk is one of the least, like, wow feeling classes in the game, though. Like, just like the whole lore behind it's kind of disconnected from everything else.
You made it far.
Last time I played Resto Shaman with Season 1 Shadowlands, my only issue with it is I couldn't heal and do damage at the same time. Dude, I wish they'd bring back Vesper Totem. Vesper Totem was the shit. You could do all kinds of healing with that. Oh god, you guys. Guys, for the love of spiders, let's be careful. We have 4 minutes on Bloodlust. Oh well. Probably not necessary to defensive there. We could have just muscle healed that.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
So many riptides.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
I don't know which way he's going. No, he went the way I didn't think he was gonna go. Doesn't matter too much. Healing Ray needs to be instant cast. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why it's not. Like, it feels terrible to press.
Afflicted.
Oh, he lived. Holy shit. I don't know how. Uh-oh. What was that? Did one of them touch her? Oh, no. One of the ads touched her.
Afflicted.
Alright, Tank. You and me. I'm gonna... Oh, no, it's not. It's just you. It's just me. Ugh. That sucks. We'll have lust, though. We still have a possible 2 chests on our hands, too. Well, you also need to... So the thing about Healing Rain is... not only is it not instant, but it doesn't last as long as F-Flow. So you have to cast it way more often. And it's probably just about equal to like it has quite a few synergistic talents. Like, really do want to keep it down if you need to do like important healing. Keep his muscle heal this one.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Oh, whoa. That was that like U-turn was not what I was expecting right there. It's kind of not like a really great idea though to like put a marker down and just be like, yeah, we're gonna go there. Like, that's this fight doesn't really work that way. Like, you don't get to do that. It'd be neat if you did, but
Afflicted.
you have to kind of be
Afflicted.
adaptable where you're gonna go. Oh crap, what am I doing? I like totally spaced right there. Like, let a spider walk right into me. Okay, we gotta get out, get out, get out. Okay, we put a capacitor down to help. Well, we're really kind of boxing ourselves in here.
Afflicted.
Oh,
Afflicted.
got it. I hate this fight. I do like Spirit Walker's Grace. Really coming in handy right now. Talking about being adaptable while standing in a spider, yeah. All right, how about a gear for your old pal Donkey? Nope. Dang, dude. Does DPS, so it can't compare with that flow. Yeah, that's true. It's probably better. It just doesn't feel. It doesn't feel good. It's a very like. How long is that? 45 seconds? No, I'm not sure how long it is. It feels like it. It's a 1.6 second cast, and it lasts for 10 seconds. We have been crushing keys, though. Even though they haven't all been beautiful. Like, we've been doing very well. I think we need to, we'll do Waycrest. What I could do is do, if we're feeling ourselves a little bit,
I can't wait to
we'll drop this a hair, because this is definitely we don't need, we're not ready for 22s on this guy and a pug. What can you buy from this chick? Oh, you can spin your flight sounds on that. We can list our rise. 20 rise. That'll probably get us Keystone Hero. I don't know why we care. It doesn't, like... I don't think we're going to get an appearance that we're not using, but it'll be fun. Look at that! Okay, we're going to grab these two gents. Although I would actually like some help. Oh, they declined invite. Too bad. I actually do want some help with triple. That's triple DPS, but that leaves us no B-res, so I don't know about that. Guys, main is 2500. 20. Yeah, I'm not impressed. The gear in those boxes is 441. Shoot, I should buy myself a chance at a chest piece. This is ridiculous. Have I gotten any gear tonight? I don't think so. All we're doing is laying waste to Afflicted for these people so that they can get gear and we don't. Yeah, people don't want to play with old Donkey on his hoopty shaman. That's what I was afraid of. First time I ever catch you streaming, I always beginning to see. Oh, nice, Janik. Big Pumper in the chat. This, yeah, it's a friends list. You are invited. Welcome, Big Pumper. Every group queue has this. Every group queue is just trying to carry somebody. All right, so I imagine between me and Rien, we've got we probably got Afflicteds down. This guy's 2 chests to rise. We'll grab him. I'm not that concerned. Yeah, Janik, I'm really glad you caught us a live stream. I know my hours are, I mean, you're in Germany, so they're not as, like, for a US streamer, it's pretty late. Now we could just grab this dude who's just doing a weekly key. 487. Sure, why not? And then we just need a tank. Oh man, that's a cool name. I get like this feed of people that subscribe to their YouTube channel, and one of them is named Ese de las Fotos with an F. I love that. I feel like English speaking countries really missed out on the opportunity to spell photos with a F instead of PH. It just looks better. Oh, that's you, Matt? I didn't know that you were Rian. Sweet, dude. Alright, I am gonna go grab some water real quick. I'll get to the dungeon, but then I'm heckin' thirsty, man. Soon maybe we can be a Keystone hero. Oh boy.
Those Terrasect have made off with our supplies. Get it back.
Okay, we're gonna go inside. I'm gonna go grab my water bottle and do quick bio. Pumper's only in the key, right? Yeah, we'll see, dude. We'll see. Okay, I'll be right back. All right. Already checked this bad boy. Grab us a stone. Yes, Matt, you are a legend. Thank you. Thank you for the gear funnel, dude. Okay, everyone's ready.
Dragonflight has already infiltrated
Full
the time
10.
phase. We must follow.
He's gonna get all the afflicteds. He's gonna give me gear. All I'm gonna do is sit
5,
back and enjoy
4,
the show.
3, 2, 1.
When are we?
No.
No.
This can't be right. The infinites changed the true timeline.
Imagine we're gonna lust, yeah?
This can't be happening.
AoE.
That means no story. No. We can fix this. We have to get back to the timeline.
AoE.
Afflicted.
Charge. AoE. AoE.
Oh, jeez. Missed a kick
AoE.
there. Thought I had him targeted. Okay, we're gonna change that AoE to interrupt. 'Cause
Afflicted.
AoE is not
AoE.
appropriate tag for that one. This is yucky. Oh god.
AoE.
Okay, we really gotta kick that.
AoE.
I'm in run back and die mode. I wasn't able to get it.
AoE. Charge.
Please, no
Afflicted.
more.
Afflicted.
AoE. 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 Charge.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Oh lord.
AoE.
Death Knight's living on the edge a little bit too.
AoE. AoE. AoE.
All right.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Death Knight crushed my healing. Not that that should come as a surprise, but did somebody just go flying off? They. Oh, that was funny.
My mind is open to infinite possibilities.
I love that. Your path ends here.
The infinite dragonflight shall continue. Feel the horrors yet.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
My strike is true. This guy has really cool voice acting.
Annihilation is inevitable.
Whack. said blows.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Oh. No, 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 no. Got it. I had to get that afflicted.
I will protect this future.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Behold your annihilation.
Make that one easy.
Behold your annihilation.
Easy fight. Good job, team.
Tyr has always been a hero to dragonkind. I just have to keep telling myself this wasn't really him.
It wasn't really him.
Okay, let's fix this.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Uh-oh.
Our vision shall come to pass.
AoE.
Uh-oh. Damn stairs line of sighting me.
AoE.
Bro, these stairs are...
AoE.
The one guy standing at the bottom of the stairs is absolutely travesty. Oh, that was a waste of ascendancy. Bummer. Bummer. We should have what we need for the next dragon thing. No pressure, Matt. You're on stream. You gotta make it. Oh, I didn't make it. And it's my stream. But that's nothing new. Right at the end. This is where I lose patience and I just never get it.
The time ways are ours.
We did it. We just gotta click on it. There we go. And we helped.
Bingo! Ho ho ho!
Yeah. Totally contributed there.
Run.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
AoE.
Right, if everybody could stop getting stunned. Matthew! Just kidding. You're the least of my worries. The DK, on the other hand, this guy eats it like every time.
Afflicted.
Run.
Where he be? I couldn't even see it. Well.
Run.
The time ways are even twistier than before.
Even twistier? What you mean? Ruffle,
Afflicted.
that's all good, dude. It's all good,
Afflicted.
don't worry about it.
Dispel. Dispel.
Run.
Afflicted.
Keep that healing rain down. Oh, okay, man. A little bit scurry. This whole heckin' part is kind of crazy.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Dispel. Dispel.
Guy's hoofing it pretty good though, this Death Knight, as long as he doesn't die. Kind of irrelevant if you die. Kind of irrelevant if you die, but...
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Oh. Hate when I do that. Not getting much of an opportunity to do any damage here, but oh well. Probably the least of our worries right now. Might be a weekly 20 for these guys, but for us, it's a big deal. It's our second one ever on this tune. Let's go. I think we're in that.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Some people like to lust the tank. Personally, still like to lust the boss. But I suppose we'll see. Looks like it's on me. Yep.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Use that root totem, boys.
AoE.
That didn't work. Whoa, 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 oh no, oh no. That guy was like running. Me and the warlock were like running on top of each other.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
AoE.
Eep.
Interrupt.
Afflicted.
Okay, so I thought I had everything kind of worked out with my little beat boops and my sounds, but sure doesn't feel that way. In fact, it feels like some of the stuff that I changed didn't actually take effect.
Interrupt.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Looks like you got those. We're gonna hit it.
Afflicted.
A little stacked healing encounter, never bad for a shaman. Oh, I got dudes out of my range though. Okay, this positioning.
Afflicted.
Awkward? Don't we not want to be here right now?
Afflicted.
Down the totem. We're kind of a bit low on the old manis, aren't we? We'll be alright. Perfect. Never in doubt. Now we skip in here. Just jump right through. Go! Alright, here we go. Lock portal skip? What are we lock portal skipping? Oh, the stuff. Trash. We're gonna drink as soon as we land. Gonna steal a few sips.
Oh no! It's Morchi!
Morchi?
Aw, is the goody-goody trying to save us door?
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Too bad. I'll deal with personally. This timeline has no
I'll
need
deal
for
with
heroes.
personally. Keep stealing those sippies.
You won't ruin my timeline. Bomb away.
Afflicted.
Matt, get
Afflicted.
this one.
More Morchis are better than one.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Take that
2,
old side route
1.
here. And then get to zapping.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
That was a dangerous little maneuver we pulled there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but
7,
definitely a don't try this at
5,
home.
4,
Oh,
3,
this way.
Afflicted.
This
2,
way. This way.
1.
There we go. There we are. Let's not be by the tank. That's where death happens. Okay, where's our little dwarf buddy? We're like right here, so we're gonna just stand right here. We're gonna be great. It'll be perfect. Gonna hit a defensive.
Afflicted.
And the boss died, so perfect. My time.
You all know what to do. What's this? A time relic? There's two arrows
Time
pointing to
relic?
the right.
My god.
Poor Morchi. I wonder if we could have been friends at another time.
I'm so over the... Except for Tyr, who is cool. All the other voice lines in this dumpy dungeon can just go take a hike. You know what I mean?
Now we can open the time waste. We only get one chance at this.
I'm curious to see the poll results of this question. I forgot that I asked.
And I know answers. Here we go. Alright. We have to make sure
Okay,
Mirror
this is potentially painful right here. We want to make sure we're
rise.
checking all the boxes here. Irrational hatred for Chromie's, yeah. I totally understand. I feel like Chromie has definitely run her course as a character.
18.
Oh, shoot. Can you handle this?
Run.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
You know what I hate about this poll? Is that you're always like, do I want to use this cooldown right before the boss? The answer is pretty much always yes, you do. But you always have to ask yourself this question. Because it's just, there's a lot of damage going out.
Come on. The aspects are just ahead. Wait, the proto aspects, I mean.
We face enemies above and below.
Everyone, the infinites are here, and we must stop them.
We must stop them. Yeah, like Chromie, they just, it's an example of like a kind of neat character that they just took like way too far. I mean, now like Chromie is like a flagship freaking character at this point.
We face them together.
Tired of seeing her. Yeah, I mean, it's just like too much. She's not interesting or cool enough to
Afflicted.
to
Afflicted.
warrant this much exposure. I'm gonna let Warlock do it.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
It's nice to have somebody you can trust on Afflicteds here because you have to actually dispel this thing a lot.
Afflicted.
Ah, Bartle!
Your nightmare shall not be.
Oh, good job, Warlock. Almost. No dispel for that? Oh, there we go. There it
Afflicted.
is.
Cease your actions.
Thank you for your aid.
Afflicted. Afflicted.
Do love Spirit Walkers. Oh god, he's following me with it. I guess I'm on the wrong side. I wasn't aware. Did not get the memo. This thing is ticking me down over
Afflicted. Afflicted.
here. Might lose somebody here. I can't reach these guys. But it's all good. Another +2 and another +2. Ah, no gear for Matt. That means less chance of a gear for me. Oops, sorry, dude. Oh, you know what? I'm a little sad we got this belt because we just paid for a crafted belt. The crafted belt's better though. Not a total loss. Did we not get... Oh, we did. Did we actually get an achievement for that or no? No, we didn't. Is it 2,500 is... No, dude, because we just bought... We just crafted one. Sadness. Keystone here is 2,500? I guess you only get that achievement once, huh? Oh well. Whatever. We still got 2,500 tonight, so... We're still only like 460, so... Yeah, it's unfortunate. What I need is a chess piece, dude. I need a chess piece like nobody's business. Yeah, I was feeling pretty free to let you handle the afflicteds in that one. Well, thanks for the help, dude, nonetheless. Alright, I want to see the results of this poll. Let's see what you guys came up with here. End poll. Okay, the question was, do you watch competitive WoW events like Race to World First, MDI, etc.? The number 1 response was I check in, 47%. Number 2 response was meh. Number 3 response was they are paint drying, and which was very close to meh. And number 4 response was religiously. And I mean, that's also like, so the reason I asked this, I'm not like a huge Asmongold follower. Every once in a while I'll watch some of his like React stuff. I actually think that his React stuff is maybe the best content that he makes. I don't really like his streams a whole lot. I don't like his kind of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Because I don't know if it's really him or if it's just kind of a character he plays, but the whole like I live in filth like angle, you know, it does it for some people. It doesn't really do it to me. Or do it for me. But sometimes his React takes are pretty interesting. And I was watching one that was about like Mythic rating needs to change. So it was basically reacting to a forum post by a Mythic guild leader who was listing all these points about like how Mythic rating needs to change. And what I was expecting was like Asmongold to kind of be flaming this guy, because I know he's not a fan of like real hardcore play. But actually he was agreeing with this guy, because this guy was kind of saying that even for a regular like Mythic guild, WoW is kind of balanced around, like, they balance the raids and Mythic Plus around like the tippy top players, and that they shouldn't. Anyway, Asmongold's take was that like competitive WoW players, like pro WoW players, have literally ruined every facet of the game because, you know, they like bosses need to be tuned much harder because otherwise the race to world first will be over in like 2 days or whatever. You know, it's funny, I actually thought about that, but I actually don't want to draw his attention or the attention of like that audience in a negative way, so I'm gonna avoid doing that. But yeah, and I think there's like there's a pretty valid point to that. I think we need to like here's like the trickle down effect that, and I think this happened in Dragonflight with healing, and I've been kind of complaining about it ever since. But like, okay, professional gamer, you know, YouTube person complains about something. Blizzard is in this mode lately where they want to show that they hear us. You know, they want to make the changes people are asking for. So this is like the trickle down effect. Professional gamer guy complains about something. A bunch of people in professional gamer guy's chat and comments that, you know, probably agree with a lot of the things this person says. All say, yeah, that's right. And then Blizzard says, aha, I know how we can look great. Let's do that change. Let's do that thing this guy's talking about. And then in reality, it's actually not what like 99.7% of the community actually wants. It's actually what Blizzard has said in the past and people have blamed them for when they're like, you think you want that, but you don't. I think that's actually true sometimes. People think they want something because their favorite streamer has convinced them that they do. And then they get that thing and they're like, fuck this is awful. Like the whole healing is too easy meme that we were hearing at the end of Shadowlands. Well, this started from the last 3 expansions getting literally nothing from Blizzard, but a lot of what the player base has problems with its community perception almost all the time. Yeah, that's the thing. And community perception is formed by, you know, YouTube videos, WoW streams of people who are playing a game at the level that most people do not play at. And while these people might try to convince themselves that the experience they're having in the game is the same as their favorite streamer, pro gamer, what have you, it's really not. So, and I agree, like, I would have, if I had taken this poll, I would have clicked it's as boring as paint drying. I think competitive WoW events are like the most boring form of professional gaming there is. Like, I would rather watch a game I don't even play. Like, I would rather watch people play Counter-Strike. I'd rather watch people play League, which I've never played League, not one time ever. But I would rather watch people play League competitively than raid competitively. It's so boring. And, you know, there was some comments in this video made about like, well, these race to world first guilds like can't survive if the race to world first is like over too quickly, you know, doesn't generate enough revenue. Or, and like my response to that is like, who fucking cares? Like, you know, like, I'm sorry. If like hundreds of thousands of people, I think, I'm gonna just throw this number out there. Let's say hundreds of thousands of people play WoW. Maybe millions of people at times play WoW. Like, do we owe it to these guys and gals who play professionally? Like, that, you know, the experience for all these people should be altered negatively for like So these guys can like continue to live in mom's basement for another year. Because I'll tell you what, man, that professional gamer life, it's gonna come to an end. You are not gonna be like the chances of now being a professional streamer, maybe you can pull that off as like your long term. When I say long term, I mean like you're gonna retire a Twitch streamer. That's not easy to do, man. Like Twitch streaming hasn't even been around long enough, but your game's gonna die out, your skills are gonna decline, and you may or may not be able to adapt to like another game, you know? So like I don't want to see anybody like lose their source of income or whatever. Like I don't wish that on anyone. But it's also kind of like, well, if this is what you're relying on, it might be time for you to like rely on something else. Gamer life ends when you hit like 40 and your reaction time isn't as quick as the fresh 13-year-olds. Yeah, and see, like, so I'm staring 40 in the face right now. And I can definitely say, like, that there's something to that. Like, you just don't hit the buttons as fast as you used to. But what I like about WoW is that WoW isn't really, like, Twitch reaction APM heavy. That's kind of what... I quit gaming, yeah. That's kind of like why I like WoW, is that I feel like I can still, like, I can keep up and still be pretty good at it. Like, if I go on freaking, like, Call of Duty or something, it's just gonna be a mess. But anyway, I was interested in that because I don't think that anything, like, if the race to world first suffers, like, I for one could care less. Could care less, like... Yeah, I don't know, man. That you never want to balance around. You need to make your focus, like, making the game enjoyable for, like, the masses. I mean, of course you gotta appease your, like, hardcore players, right? Like, you don't want to make it like Hello Kitty Island Adventure and then every, like, even semi-serious casual players like, this is so easy, I'm not even interested. But anyway, I just thought this video had a point. It was pretty good. You can look it up. I'm not even gonna find the link. Asmongold doesn't need the whatever paltry amount of views he's gonna get from me linking it in chat. But it was pretty interesting. The forum post itself was a pretty interesting read. But yeah, like, of all the, like, MDI is mildly entertaining at times. The thing that kills the MDI for me is just how, like, homogenized everything is. Like, every group's running like this, practically the same specs. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, Blizzard has a really, really daunting task. Like, most video games are played in, like, one way. Now, they might be played, like, more casually or more hardcore, but, like, there are people who play WoW just for transmog. There are people who play WoW just to farm mounts and achievements. There are people who only do, like, solo outdoor content. There are people who just make 100 alts at low level and never even touch endgame. There are people who just do LFR. Then you got your people who, like, grind keys. You got, like, WoW is played in, like, 27 different ways. There's, like, I can't think of another game like that. Like, let's take Diablo, for instance. Like, WoW's cousin, Diablo. Like, how do you play Diablo? You either play it a lot, like, where you're just grinding, or you just kind of play it casually, but it's still the same, like, you're still doing, like, generally the same stuff. But, like, in WoW, I mean, there's people who exclusively PvP. There are people who never fucking touch PvP. Like, it's just split in so many different directions. Like, to try and balance it for everyone, like, you can't not piss somebody off. Like, anything you do is gonna upset, like, a third of your base. I don't even know, like, what they should do. But I know what they shouldn't do. And that's, like... Yeah, and the funny thing is, like, a lot of times I hear people, like, people love to use that 1% number. Like, I'm not in the top 1% this season because I've been screwing around so much, but I usually am. And, like, people use that 1% number, but that's not even, like, the top 1% is divided into so many subgroups. You have, like, your top 0.1%, which is literally, like, your pro gamer. Or, like, your person who's playing WoW all day. Then you have, like, toward the bottom of the 1%, you have, like, people like me and you that have, like, a 9-to-5 job. And, you know, we log in, play a couple hours a night, and luckily we're, like, at some point over the years built up enough skill to, like, maintain that, even though we don't play... I might be unfairly lumping you in with me, but, like, I feel like a lot of the people that watch this stream are people who have, like, you know, they spend most of their day not playing WoW. And then when they do play WoW, they've played enough or they've tried hard enough at some point or other that they still manage to perform pretty well. But we, like, our situation can't even compare to, like, those tippy top tips. Yeah. So even within that, there's a huge range of people. And, like, a change that makes me happy could really piss off somebody who's in that top 0.1. Like, it's a daunting task. I think they actually do a little better than people give them credit for. Why is this guy not at full health? Let's help him out. Yep, it's tough life, Liz. That's why you make the big bucks, you know? So I don't want to cut them, like, too much slack, because I do feel like sometimes Blizzard does some stuff that's just like, what? Who is that for? You know, like, that is not uncommon. They've been doing it a lot in Diablo lately, actually. I don't know, like, what kind of numbers they, like, I imagine Blizzard has, like, an unbelievable amount of data on the people that play this game, I would think. If they don't, I'd be curious, like, what the hell they're doing. But, like, I bet you Blizzard actually has some idea of, like, how many people do keys and at what level, how many people raid and at what level, how many people play but don't participate in any of that stuff. Like, I bet you they have some kind of idea, right? So, like, I would always be curious to know, like, who, like, because the majority is silent, do they not take them into account? Because you know that if you piss off that top 0.1%, they're gonna galvanize all their, like, fanboys, and then you're gonna have, like, a, you know, an angry community on your hands, which they don't want. They don't want, like, negative pub like that. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like they should just focus on like things that are good for everyone. Designing really good dungeons and raids. Which they generally do a pretty okay job of. The majority of players are in the 15 to 20s right now. I don't know. I don't know. I would say, I mean, I might scale it back and say like the majority of people who are still pushing keys in season 3 are in 15 to 20s right now. I think that's a little more accurate. I don't think the majority of players even do that much. I mean, the numbers suggest that they don't. Like if you look at Raider.io, let's do that. Let's look at season cutoffs. Mythic Plus, season cutoff. I'm going to just do US because that's where I'm at. Okay. So, top 1%, dude, top 1% is way higher than it's ever been. 32, almost 3,300. Okay, top 10% is 2,700. We hit 25, so I hit 2,500 on this guy tonight. So that's like 17s to 20s, right? That puts me in what, probably about the top 20%, according to this. Because, but once you get to this like top 40% is here, right? That means it's 60% of people that I don't know exactly like how this is calculated. 60% of the player base, according to this, is sub 1,600 still. But that might count a whole ton of people that haven't done keys in a month and a half. I don't know. I'd love to know more about these numbers. Like how like is there a point where inactivity drops you off this list? Probably not. Yeah, alts too. But that kind of works probably both ways, because like a lot of people who have, you know, really high scores also have really high alts because they have the time for that. Yeah, that's why these numbers are hard to interpret. All right. It is time to wrap it up, folks. This stream has strummed, and we are going to move into the great beyond of sleep. Thanks everybody who thumbed up, watched, subscribed, all that fun stuff. If you haven't done those things, now's the perfect time. Otherwise, happy Friday, and I will see you guys on Saturday evening. Thank you, Matt. Always a pleasure. All right, have a good one. See you later.